Hello there. I'm Robert.
And I'm Vanessa.
And we are late to the party.
And I must ask you a question, should you choose to accept.
Get to the chopper!
So we got Mission Impossible 6 coming out your way. Never thought we'd get to 6.
Freaking Simon Pegg, and of course Ving Rhames.
And of course we got the mustache.
You got the mustache Superman Henry Cavill in all his glory.
With the mustache. And then, not digitally removed.
And
put there.
And this one definitely got a lot of hype just in terms of what Tom Cruise did, breaking his ankle off the building.
Yeah, I saw that video of him jumping off and whoop.
The rubber.
And I kept watching it and I was like, ooh, but I had to keep watching it. So that man is ridiculous, man. Tom Cruise, God. He just does things.
Cruising for a bruising. Yes, he does things.
He literally is the mission to be impossible.
He is.
He's impossible for this mission.
He's Ethan Hunt. He's
a real life. He's a real life.
He's Cole Trickle. He's the man who does his own stunts. And that's the thing is, like, when I first watched the first Mission Impossible, I absolutely love the first Mission Impossible. Mm-hmm. And then the second one, it was with the doves and the motorcycles and the long hair, and I just did not like it.
I mean, the only really thing that I really enjoyed about that one was the thing that he did when he had the mask.
Right, yeah, with Brendan Gleeson. Yeah, it was a very interesting take on the Mission Impossible series, which is something that these films typically do. It's like they're a little different from each one.
Yes.
But like you said, like the last two have kind of been taken on this very James Bond way.
And
but
I think
better than James Bond.
True, but I think for me personally, what really brought it together too was the fact that they brought Simon Pegg like full on into this story, and I really, really enjoy his character and his interaction that he has with Ethan Hunt and all of the other people in the movies, like Jeremy Renner,
of course,
and all of that stuff. So I'm really excited to see where they're going with this. Now, with Henry Cavill, it kind of brings me up to when Man from U.N.C.L.E.
Right.
Like that debonair suave, and because he was a spy there too, so he'll bring some of that.
Hopefully, but we'll find out in watching this trailer for Mission Impossible Fallout.
Your mission. Should you choose to accept it? I wonder, did you ever choose not to? The end you always feared is coming. And the blood will be on your hands. The fallout of all your good intentions.
You had a terrible choice to make in Berlin. One life over millions. And now the world is at risk.
This is the CIA's mission.
Yeah.
If we had held on to the plutonium, we wouldn't be having this conversation.
His team would be dead.
Yes, they would. That's the job.
Yeah, bringing the game back together. Getting the game back together.
You don't understand what you're involved in.
You need to walk away.
Please don't make me go through you.
How many times has Hunt's government betrayed him, disavowed him, cast him aside? How long before a man like that has had enough?
Yeah.
Motorcycle.
Yeah, rock climbing. Yes.
Is that kryptonite?
Car chase downstairs. Here's that Collateral.
How is he?
Oh, snap.
Show him on a hand.
Yeah.
He's back. Oh, they kept it in. They kept it in.
Oh, gosh.
What the hell is he doing?
I find it best not to look.
excited for this one. And just, it's all coming together, man. Okay, so, you know.
It's all coming together, man.
Yeah. No, but like they're getting the big game. Like I said, they're getting the gang back together. I just love it. I also love it for the fact that Lego Dimensions brought Mission Impossible to their thing and got to play as Ethan Hunt in first Mission Impossible. And I love it even more because of Simon Pegg. And he does some awesome things.
Yeah, he has a cameo in there.
To the Winchester,
and having a pint, waiting for it all to blow over while Ethan finishes up his little mission. It's pretty good, but that's the thing, yes, is you've got this gang coming together. It's looking like it's the IMF versus the CIA. Ilsa, was that her name in Ghost Protocol? I think it was Ilsa. Is back as well. And
Rogue Nation?
Was it Rogue Nation?
It was Rogue Nation.
See, I always flip Ghost Protocol and Rogue Nation, and I forgot Rogue Nation came out at the same time because they had that whole thing with Rogue One where they're like, we won't mention the name until you guys are free and clear of your movie. So yes, Rogue Nation with Ilsa.
Yes.
Michelle Monaghan from Ghost Protocol, because that's when like he left her behind.
Right, and they showed her a little bit.
Right.
Yeah.
Because I think she was in 4 and 5 or 3 and 4. Either way.
Well, 4 is Ghost Protocols.
Okay, so yeah, I think she was in 3 and 4 because they're married and then he had to go away. So keeping her around is cool because I love that connective tissue.
Yeah, it connects them together.
Yeah, the connective tissue, the stunts, the fighting in that bathroom. Throwing the dude through the mirror.
Ooh, yep. And then, but it's like so weird because like it looks like they have like super strength.
Well, they're super agents. They know how to center their chi.
I guess.
And throw them through the windows. I don't know.
Do the 5-finger death punch.
Yeah, that's the thing though. Is it's Mission Impossible, especially because of Tom Cruise. They do impossible things clearly. But the whole thing is like the practical effects that they tend to use for these movies.
I love how in this trailer too they just shot like shot for shot of just Tom Cruise just doing daring things, climbing off of a cliff of a side of a rock, him on the helicopter, him jumping over where he broke his leg or his feet or whatever.
Now I'm curious, like, was he supposed to make that jump? But because he jumped and broke his leg, did they keep the shot in?
No, I don't think he was supposed to make it. I think it was supposed to be where like he almost falls and then he climbs up. Like it looks like. So it just happened he like landed with his foot wrong.
Because I was gonna say that would be awesome if it was like he was supposed to make that long jump and you're like, no, let's let Ethan let's keep the stunt and let's have him hit and climb up instead. I think that would have been a cool way to keep it in.
And I'm pretty sure that's what they did. They kept it in anyways, but I think that's what it was like the initial meant to be happening was that he wasn't going to make it all the way, that he would have to climb up.
And I know during the picture that they released with him in the helicopter, I think it was John Roca or somebody saying like, it was on Movie Talk on Collider. They were arguing about the fact like, oh, but it was a plane and now we're downgrading to a helicopter. And it's like, why does he have to go to a helicopter? But
helicopters are dangerous.
But that's the thing is like, Ethan Hunt has done a helicopter already from the first Mission Impossible when he's hanging on the bottom of the helicopter going through a subway tunnel, blows it up, red light, and then gets blasted onto a super speeding bullet train.
Yeah.
So he's done some crazy stuff already on the helicopter. So it is kind of like they are recircling back. We even saw it in this trailer. There were a lot of moments where we're like, oh, that's Mission Impossible 2. That's Mission Impossible 5.
Yeah, like it
that's
looks
Mission
like
Impossible
it's
3.
Reminiscing of everything that's come beforehand.
But I guess when you're an espionage, you do
the same
tactician,
thing.
Yeah, you're retreading a lot of your action.
Yeah.
But I'm excited for the new members, Henry Cavill, of course, jumping in there. And then I'm glad that Alec Baldwin is back to run the IMF and be angry at Ethan for, screwing
He's always
everything
angry
up.
at Ethan.
Yep, and it's going to be fun. I'm wondering who's going to do the score, and because Danny Elfman did the score for the first one.
Yeah,
and
sure
I think Michael Giacchino did the score for 3 when J.J. Abrams jumped in as well. So excited to see where it goes with the Impossible Mission Force.
So thank you so much for watching our reaction to Mission Impossible Fallout.
And Ethan looks like he's gonna fall out of that helicopter, but that's a cool little duel with Superman on the helicopter, which I can't wait for.
We also forgot about Angela Bassett. She looks like she's gonna be a hell of a person in this movie too.
Running the CIA, it looks like, and her going.
She's gonna put her foot down.
Yeah, toe to toe with freaking Alec Baldwin. It's a big year for freaking Angela Bassett.
She's got Black Panther,
and she's on 911 on Fox too. So and that one's getting killer ratings right now. So good for Angela Bassett making a comeuppance. Had Stella got her groove back? That was her, right? I think that was her. Either way, thank you guys for watching our reaction. You can also like, you can subscribe.
And do the thing on our Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, Stardust.
All the social networking gym joints, you know where they are. Kick into the party, fill the party, keep the party going at our Patreon. Gets us where we need to go. And that's it. I'm out of breath. So let's get on to the next trailer. Thank you guys so much. And as always,
now it's time to say goodbye.
Tongue twister.
And this party's over.
Bye.
Bye.